Sometimes this is what I imagine the inside of Lincoln's brain looks like. He was a numbers man for pay and now drives a tractor, takes down walls, wires chandeliers, and removes toilets in a chateau. Oh wait, that's not entirely correct. To be clear, he hasn't taken out this toilet yet because, I quote, "it's really gross." He'll get to it. So we're back in the bathroom that you've torn apart, our future mudroom, laundry room, and you've made some progress.
This is all original from the house when it was built. There's a huge beam up there. They had built a recess here that's similar to, or the same as the closets up in the guest room we're working on. That's what those look like when you get behind them. And now what I'm doing is I'm going to take down the ceiling, which is mounted the same way as these.
Oh, okay.
It's modern. You see the stuff says 1994 on it. So that's when all this was done. But before I take the ceiling down, there's lots and lots of pieces of plaster sitting on it. It's going to make a complete mess. I'm going to try and get some of it to come down through the hole, so less of it comes down
So you're going to put it through the hole
into the bucket.
Into the
I
bucket.
think it's in the right spot.
Well,
We'll see.
oh, look, it's the bathroom upstairs.
Yeah, that's the floor.
Oh, okay.
They had replaced, apparently, some of those beams were weakened, so they replaced it with modern beams under where the bathtub used to be.
Let's see if I can...
Because that bathtub is the heaviest thing in a bathroom, probably, especially when it's full of a person and water.
Oh, look at this. So we're going to open all this up.
Yeah, and then
Oh, so that's a good amount of space.
yeah. And you can see that.
Oh, so the beams were rotted.
Yeah. And this wall here on this side is brick. But then starting at this point and going that way and that way, it's all the metal frame. If you look
Oh,
above
I
the
see.
doors.
Yep. Okay.
So I
So
think-
this metal frame continues down
Even with this.
even with this
So I'm thinking
wall.
the original room that was built using the brick was smaller, and they may have had the door on this side.
How old is this brick?
I don't know.
It looks
That's
fairly modern, doesn't it? There you are. So much bigger in here, doesn't it?
yeah.
So the guest room project is underway. As usual with anything in a chateau, it just takes longer than usual because you run into issues that need to be taken care of. I've gone ahead and caulked the lovely molding that Lincoln has put up. This has been primed, ready for paint, but I have the rest of the room to do. We had an issue above the window and there was a little bit of woodworm and we need to spray xylophene onto that. We don't know if the woodworm is active or from many moons ago, but we have plaster that needs to be completed on a doorway. So we have somebody that we use, and he's fantastic. It saves us a lot of time. So this past week, we've been quite busy. We've been working outside and inside. The weeks sort of become a blur, and I feel like my brain is turning into pudding. And I don't know if I can be helped. I don't know how to fix pudding brain. We have some repairs to make above the large window, and I've been putting that off because it's just not fun. It's repairing some woodwork, and I guess I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. I don't feel like doing that today. One of our bigger tasks is to fill the gaps of the weathered wood on all of the exterior windows and sills. This isn't something I mind doing, it's just very time consuming. Today I gave it a try for the first time, and I think it turned out pretty well. We realized we hadn't been out of the chateau for probably weeks. Thankfully, our kids convinced us to put on some proper clothing and head to Saint-Malo for the evening. From the months of September to February, hunting season is in full swing. To avoid being shot, wear brightly colored clothing when hiking or walking. We moved out of the United States to avoid being fired upon, but apparently there's a chance we could get lucky here. Our property is a hunter's delight, fields and forest ripe with wildlife. The local hunting club has been respectful and have always asked if they can hunt on our property, and we always say no. The problem are the rogue hunters who venture out by themselves, ignoring the no hunting boundaries. Last year we had a few, and I approached them, but our mayor said to take a picture instead, and he would accompany us to the police. In the meantime, we've bought some no hunting signs to put up. I don't know that I've seen anybody with these signs.
I've never seen one. Does that seem pretty solid?
Yeah.
All right, we're good.
Ta-da! Who knows?
Beautiful. Yeah, right.
You lost the sign?
Well, it's somewhere near the chair unless you move the chair.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
There are so many.
I know.
It's incredible.
Perfect. I'm sure no one will ever see this. It just gives me a little bit of peace of mind.
Yeah.
Since they seem to be quite out in force last season. I don't know why. So now we have to head all the way to the other side of the property and hang another sign, which who knows if anybody will see, but
Well,
it'll help me sleep better.
makes you feel better, so that's, that's good.
Dried up Vivier. Should have brought the chainsaw.
Oh, shit.
What'd you do?
You
broke it. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, and if you have something to say, leave us a comment.